Welcome back to SUCtv.
Yeah, we at now? Back
It's been a long time.
months.
Alright, so today we're going to talk about the Game of Thrones
Season 6.
Season 6. Are we,
Spoilers ahead, by the way.
yeah, we're not talking about the people's reaction. We're just talking about our opinion on the series.
Our straight up opinion.
Alright? Alright, so this is the season everyone's obviously waiting for, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as normal.
So, there's been a lot of predictions, there's been a lot of
Theories.
theories obviously going around for years, and it seemed to me that this season the producers gave everybody those theories.
Yeah, that's the most disappointing part of it. Like, everyone that came up with all these theories of Sansa, you know, the season being for her, and
Jon Snow
coming back to life, you know, predicting when he would come back to life,
and
what
Melisandre bringing
episode,
back to life.
you know, all these sort of things. Game of Thrones, the show, is sort of recognized for being a show that is always, it's always shocking the fans for doing its own thing all the time. Every time we think we're on top of an idea or a theory or whatever, they hit us with something brand new.
That's a
complete
flips everything we didn't think of.
So for them to completely be with the fans and do everything we wanted them to do, I found that pathetic. I found it like a normal TV show.
There's only two things that was sort of a surprise to me that was not shocking, but they were very quick. Which I think was when Roose Bolton, when Ramsay killed Roose, and also when they found when they got Rickon. And
Yeah,
Asha.
that was a good.
And the other one was when Arya killed Walder Frey. That was a
Yeah,
shock, but
that
it was so shit that it came out of nowhere, and it wasn't. It was like a 2-minute clip, 2-minute.
You talking about the Arya one?
Yeah.
I disagree though. I liked the Arya one. I thought it was really
No,
good.
I liked it.
But
But
she's
what I'm saying,
it
that was the
still-
only shocking things for the whole season. That was
Yes,
like,
the season
whoa,
was pathetic.
that
Those were the
didn't
only two.
expect it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Everything else was pretty much sort of expected. Every episode was predictable. You sort of knew what was going to happen. I mean,
But
come on, the Blackfish, man.
What a legend.
What a legend, and he died by normal foot soldiers. Like, let's get real.
Didn't even show
See,
him
it didn't show
have his last fight.
anything.
Okay,
Terrible. There's loads to talk about. Like, you know, the thing that
We have to talk about Sansa. She's getting hotter though.
Hey, I don't know. That's debatable. I think she looks more like a guy every episode.
All right,
like,
we'll get that.
but
Anyway,
anyway,
we'll talk about that.
Sophie Turner's a babe, but
Yeah.
Sansa's not looking too good. What I really loved was episode, was it 10? Yeah, episode 10 with Cersei
Yeah.
destroying the whole joint. That was beautiful. Cersei's gear she was wearing was mad. That whole episode was sick.
It was the music.
That was a normal.
It was the music.
It was the music.
And the
music
fact it wasn't
great.
music in the beginning. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so ominous. Like,
Yeah, it had you on the edge the entire time. It was a good episode. That's the normal Game of Thrones we're used to.
yes.
The entire rest of the season, everything before episode 9, all the other episodes, episode 8 and below, were terrible.
How come?
Were
What
whack.
about episode? Was it episode 9 with Khaleesi and the slavers, the slavers from?
And then
Empire?
Drogon just came there.
Drogon just came out of nowhere.
How? How did that happen?
But my point was that was in the beginning of the episode, something that they would leave for the end.
For the end of the episode, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
And
the
it-
dragons destroying the joint. That would be.
Yeah, that was in the first 2 minutes, and you're like,
Come on, man.
what's
This
going on?
Yeah,
What's the build up here? You know what I'm saying?
What about the whole? Everything was bad. Like the fact that Khaleesi was there with the leaders of the other sort of cities, Yunkai and stuff
Yeah.
like that, the masters. They were having
White
a good old
Masters,
chat while the war was going on. You know,
Yeah.
like civilians are dying. Khaleesi's people are
How-
dying. How did they organize that?
How did they organize the parlay? Like,
Yeah,
to-
how did that happen?
and there was a lot of things that were unexplained. Like she came into the city without, she opened the door without anyone knowing she was there. You know,
Now she landed on the top.
with the dragon.
Yeah,
Oh, she probably would.
Drogon dropped her off up top, and she came.
Did
She
he?
came in. Yeah, he did.
I
Well,
didn't
we didn't see it. We know you heard. You heard the loud
yeah,
noise
yeah,
and the
yeah,
sound
yeah,
and,
okay,
and you know
alright.
the footsteps above and all of that. So that's how she rocked up. But oh man, it's a bad season, man. Bad.
But the ironic thing about it is all the things that happened were amazing, but they crammed it all, condensed it. As I said, I think it's sort of like they're trying to finish the series off.
It looks like they just like rushed. They don't know what to do anymore.
George is just giving them
a lot of
quick
info.
points,
Highlights.
bullet
He's giving them highlights.
He's giving them highlights of what's not what's going to happen, what they can use to end the series.
Yeah, and that's weak because, you know, you read the books or even if you just watch the show. It's such a deep show. It's not a normal TV
it's
show.
not just
You know what I
gonna
mean?
happen.
It's
not
the
just like
most
Lord of the
viewed.
Rings or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it's something big, and to know that they just sort of, like, come on, man, the whole Greyjoy scene, the what's it called, when
Balon Greyjoy?
yeah, when Balon Greyjoy got killed on the bridge, all that seemed rushed. Like that
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
been built up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But it wasn't built up.
And then Euron Greyjoy came out of nowhere
Yeah,
quickly.
quickly told him I'm gonna be running the show and everything, and they're like,
then
oh
he wants
yeah,
to kill them
like
now.
it was like, oh come on, man, come on, no.
And then Yara and Theon are gone all the way to Essos, just like that.
just like that,
With
boom, they're
1,000
there,
ships.
1,000 ships. There was no like progression from
Nothing.
that. It's just bad.
And then you get Varys, that's a teleporter.
He's doing
What's
some
going on
Goku type stuff. Nightcrawler. He's the X-Men.
So he's gone from Marine when he said goodbye to Tyrion. This is the last time we're going to see you.
Last time I see you.
And
He
then
went all the way
all this crap happened with Cersei and everything.
into
And then
Dawn.
And then he was in Dawn.
Boom.
Obviously, he's trying to do an alliance with the Tyrells and the Martells and Khaleesi.
Yeah.
And then,
Boom, back to Khaleesi.
but he went back to Khaleesi to come back on the ship.
Yeah, to
So
come
he
back
went
to
there for like
Essos.
a couple hours, did he?
Just to have a chat.
so he
Yeah,
spent
but
a couple months.
no, but see, this is why this point,
shows why
this
it's
proves
crammed.
how rushed it is.
How crammed it is because the timelines.
the timeline. They've given us an event that obviously would have taken months,
The
and they gave it to
aftermath-
us in like one episode.
The aftermath of Cersei's what she's done to the city.
Yes,
That
like that.
it looked like it. But the other thing was Jamie got to the city and he didn't know about this news. That shows their timelines are messed up.
Yes, they're not sending doves.
Because the whole
ravens over.
realm would have known what she'd done.
Yes, he would have known
He's
before
not
he even got there.
Yeah, he's not coming over the hill and he's like, hey, the city's
So,
burnt.
yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, I didn't expect
and
this.
yet the Martells are arranging stuff because they knew everyone got
Come
killed
on,
up.
man, it's bad. Fans, but you know what's the ironic part of all of this is there's a lot of fans, a lot of people that are saying this was a great season.
Well, I think they're looking at the action.
There was no.
No,
action,
but the
man.
action of
Of the last episode.
the lots,
It's just the last
the
episode.
lots of things that were happening. There were unnecessary, unorganized things, and I think people, there was a lot going on. But you notice the previous seasons, things were happening, but they built up.
They built
for that surprise.
Yes.
See, like, not much happened. I mean, lots of things happened till the 9th episode, and then the build up for that is like, what's going to happen on the 9th episode?
Yeah,
They don't know.
yeah.
They don't,
Well,
because that's going to be a complete shock. Nobody expects.
no
it.
one's waiting. No one knows
Oh,
what's
nobody.
happening.
Everyone expects it now. They know the 9th episode
Yeah.
what happened, but they don't expect what's going to happen.
True.
You know, same reason why we saw Jamie and Bronn. They were all afraid, and those girls were there in the backgrounds, and then there were other girls around Walder.
Yeah.
They sort of set that scene, and we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know one of them was going to be Arya.
Yeah, we
You
had
know,
no idea.
See what I mean? So that was
done right. That was
That
done
was
like
done the way it used to be done.
That's exactly. Now that's what I feel they messed up. But for example, a good example is Jon Snow being brought back to life. Episode 2, come on, guys, seriously, like that. That's bad, man. Give us episode 5 or 7 at least.
What I'm pissed off at, not pissed off, is what I'm laughing at is the people that review the show and talk about all their proof or evidence or their theories of what's going to happen. Everyone thought this was going to be Sansa's
Season, yeah, this
and
is-
they're not going to bring back Jon Snow. They can bring back Jon Snow maybe, as you say, after 5, 6 or whatever, because they want to build up Sansa's
new immersion.
a new strength that she's doing to
Right,
hold them all
right.
together.
Yeah, right.
And then boom,
Yeah.
they just screwed her over with saying Jon's
I know,
back.
John's back. King of the North. King of the
And
North.
now he's king of the north, and
come
she's
on.
like, I am the trueborn.
This is where I'm at, you know?
I am the trueborn. What's gonna happen? You know what I mean? And she's sitting there, they're all like, you know, or they're all saying that he's gonna be the king of the north. It's bullshit.
It's all rubbish. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sansa's the one that's, she's the one that is the last, or the last person that legally should be a Stark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's alive, that everyone
Yeah,
knows of.
She's the real.
Okay.
She's the queen of Winterfell.
Yeah.
That's what she's a lady of Winterfell. There's
Yeah.
no more.
He's a bastard. They cannot make him king.
Straight up.
They
Straight
can't.
up and down.
And she's been hinting when she was at Castle Black, like, help me, John, to win the North back and this sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
take back what
And he
you know.
knew his position.
Yes, he even said,
like,
it's for you, it's for you, yeah.
And now they're saying King of the North, and she's just sitting there. She wasn't cheering.
And he's all smiles and stuff. He's
Yeah.
like, yep, I'm the king. He stands up and everything. And it's like, what? No, man. Like, it's her time to reign. Like, you know what I mean? He's just coming there to help her win Winterfell. That was it. That was
Yeah.
all it was supposed to be. There were some good pointers though with the season, like the action scenes, like
Yeah, like the battle.
the battle of the bosses. That was a sick.
The camera
episode.
work
It was
off the chain.
amazing. Now, that was full blown, you know. Movie.
What about 1-1 the Giant?
Oh,
Don't even talk
don't
about
even. Let's not even go there. Like I was really upset with that.
a giant.
Giant. We're talking about someone that's like he was what 15 feet.
And he was standing there, bigger than them,
That's what the worst part was.
poking him, prodding him with little
Oh,
tiny spears.
get out of! His clothing alone would have taken those spears.
He could have grabbed the spear and just like went hit all of them in one
He
row.
would have taken out that entire circle, that whole circle of troops of guys that were trying to hold Jon Snow's crew back. Especially, it made it worse that the camera panned above
To show his size.
his size.
Yeah.
He could have wiped them all out. This is the thing with a lot of fiction, like a lot of shows, you know, they want us to connect to the characters and stuff, but they forget realistic events that would have happened. Like, in that situation, 1-1 would have destroyed that army.
The whole army.
The whole army.
Yeah.
By himself.
See, the
That's
thing is,
facts.
they waste their money. Not waste their money. They try and save money on special effects, but
Yeah.
also they want to show he is a giant. Like the first time you see it is when you see him from
Walking with the mammoth bones.
No, not the first time in the show. I'm talking about the first time in the Battle of the Bastards. That scene.
Oh, no,
they
no.
show you next to him next to Tormund's Giant's Bane. I think
Yeah.
they pan from 1-1's angle down,
Okay.
and it doesn't look like he's that big. Then they pan from Tormund's up.
Then he sees.
So they're
like,
saving
he
on
sees-
CGI, you
Yes,
know
they're
what I mean?
saving. Yeah, they're saving props. And
But
everything.
then they have him in the battle running and all that there, and he's in with the fight in that circle, and then they pan out and they show you the size of him. So they messed up there.
See, but I disagree.
Now they can use that size to take out the other people, but then he gets taken out with a couple of 5 arrows.
Like, oh, come on, man. Ramsey killed him and stuff. Like,
He smashed through the gates of
Oh, come
Winterfell,
on. Yeah.
and he couldn't take out a couple of. I mean,
guys that were shooting like 3 arrows.
Shields.
It was hitting his clothing. Their clothing is thick. They're from the north, man. They are from the north.
and they're from the far north
The
too.
far north. You know, beyond the wall type stuff. They're not rocking like a couple jackets. You know, leather.
A couple of pelts. These
no,
are
this is full blown.
so anything he
is
wears
polar-
is
is
pimped
a-
out more than the human.
He's a giant. It has to be thicker.
Thicker, yeah.
Has to be. You know, he's cold. He's feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So, those spears, even if they did penetrate him, it would have penetrated a couple mils, man. It wouldn't have done any harm. You know what I'm saying? He would have taken out that entire. Oh, everything would have been done by him alone.
I like the way the Knights of the Vale were wiping them out with their horses.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
Great
You know,
around
on
them,
horseback,
just
just
taking them
feeding them
out.
all out. That was.
But 1-1 could have done that.
Could have done all of that.
He could have leaned
his
over
own.
them. Maybe not lean over them, but he could have grabbed
could
a
have
couple
been-
of guys with shields. And
Yes,
stuff
with
like
his hands.
made a part and just
He could have been booting all of them out of the
Crushing
way.
them.
Crushing them. You know what I'm saying?
He
It's-
didn't
it's
have to be
ridiculous.
100 feet high. He's 15 feet, 14 feet.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
double the height of the tallest guy, which is the mountain, is 7
Yeah.
feet. So he could have
It's
he
insane.
could have destroyed anybody.
Anyone. That whole army would have been a walk in the park for him. Seriously.
And the thing is, we know that giants are humble and all. They give you that soft side.
Yeah, that's all.
But he was in the war. He's obviously gonna fight.
Yeah.
If he was in the war with them, you know. So
Yeah,
that was
this
bullshit.
the season it lacked a lot, man. It lacked a lot. It could have been so much better. Like season 5 was great, man.
Yeah.
You know, season 5 was good. The build up to everything was so much
That
better.
made you want to wait for the next.
Yes,
season.
and,
now
you know,
it's for me. It's they've taken that away. All I'm looking forward to is
the book.
Is the book.
That's
and
it.
I want him to bring the book out, but I think he won't bring the book out before it's all finished. Looks like it
Why not?
because
That's
they're gone. They're gone too
two,
far.
two more
past the
years to
book.
go.
No, well, we don't know. He can bring the book out now.
You just said he won't.
I'm saying that's what I'm thinking, because he looks like he doesn't care about the book. You know, people keep bugging him on bringing out the book, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll bring it out more." You keep bugging me, I'm gonna kill Starks off. You know what I mean? So
He's already killed all of them. Anyway.
yeah, Rickard died pretty good
He
though.
died sick.
Yo, okay.
Didn't get a lot of money though, because he's only been on film for like about 2 episodes.
Shame.
So
He started
shame.
season 1, and then
They brought him back. He got
went back, he
excited.
was old, and then he
He's
died 2
Wow.
episodes.
He's got about 10 grand, maybe max.
All right, so I think they're gonna hold off. I think George R. Martin is gonna hold off with the book, so that he can let the Dan and Dave do the remaining 2 seasons and finish it off their way.
And then he'll get
And then
back onto his
he'll-
real stuff.
Then the true fans, the people that read the book, can continue with the
Enjoy
real stuff.
Game of Thrones the
because
right way.
Stannis is still alive. We're waiting to see the battle
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Winterfell.
yeah,
We
yeah.
haven't
Yes,
seen
yeah, we
that
haven't
yet.
seen that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So that's gonna be, even if it's the same story, it's gonna be done better in the book. Obviously, books are always better, but
Yeah.
we're gonna get more in depth.
We're gonna get
onto-
more details like of what's
Of why
really,
things might
yeah,
happen.
yeah. It's gonna be a progression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's one big thing we forgot to talk about that's extremely disappointing in this season. It's massive. This is huge. This is really huge. You know, Uncle Benj.
Oh,
Seriously,
don't even know.
Like seriously, this is bad.
that was the saddest attempt at cold hands mixed with
I know.
a mystery that
With a
everybody wanted to know.
It's more
worst
more
disappointment
bigger
ever.
than who's Jon Snow's parents.
Yes,
Let's get real.
yes.
It's way more.
But the
intense.
show, I think those two are the main important things. What happened to Benjen Stark and Jon Snow's,
Jon Snow's parents.
mom. Jon Snow's mom. Or
Well,
mainly the mom we're concerned
I
about.
think it's mainly the dad we're concerned about.
Well, now it is because the
No, but that's
theories-
not anymore because HBO released an infograph of a direct line from Rhaegar straight to Jon Snow. That's his dad. They've given us exactly what we wanted. Come on, man. The books have so much better proof of other,
Yeah.
more intense, more interesting stories of what could have been his parents.
That
And
kid that was the brother of the Banners. That spoke
yeah, you
about
know,
your Milk
what's his
Brothers.
name? Ned. I think his name's
Yeah,
Ned
his
as
name's
well.
Ned.
Yeah,
and
you know.
he's Milk Brothers with John.
Yeah, he's Milk
Then
Brothers
you
with
get
John.
that chick that took Ned Stark to
With the boat.
with the boat.
And then you get
She
Arthur
had a-
Dane's
she actually
story
named
with
the son
man.
after and named the son Jon Snow.
There's so many better theories. So many better theories. At least 3 better ones than the Rhaegar and Lyanna. I actually don't even like that one.
You don't like it?
I don't.
I think it's good, but you know,
I'm pissed off with the fact that the whole world only thinks that that's the only theory.
yeah, but it's
I hate
like
that.
it's forced them to make it reality.
Exactly. They forced George R.
Yeah.
Dan and Dave to make that what we waited
Yeah.
for, and I don't like that. They
And
should
we're
have not
thinking
done
that
that.
George is going to flip it and
Flip
say
it.
no.
No, it's
There
not.
You go.
There you go.
real
There's a
thing.
real story. What you really don't know, you'll be missing out the real proof laying around. You know, the breadcrumbs all over the joint.
It's pretty sad.
Terrible season, bad. So what's the end all of it? Don't watch season 6.
No, you have to
no,
watch. You got to watch
Yeah,
it.
you have to
There's
watch
nothing you can't do. But I'm.
It was an extreme
It's
disappointment.
been so bad. I've forgotten. You know, you anticipate every episode.
Yeah, you're
I've
waiting for
forgotten that the episode's going to be on today, for instance.
You were just gonna go home and have dinner and watch TV.
Yes, I've been
You-
watching Gotham. I've been watching
You know,
Jane.
you
or-
haven't
you know?
you haven't cared about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch Game of Thrones.
I forgot.
Yeah, boom. So that shows you that
It was a normal TV show.
it was a normal TV
The
show.
season was a normal TV show season. That's how
What's
bad
gonna
it
piss
was.
me off is if the 7th season starts or doesn't start with Khaleesi,
Okay.
at least in the first episode.
Should, yeah.
then
It would,
it's-
it would.
Then it's gonna be even worse because they can't drag that shit out. We've waited for 7 years.
Yeah,
for
they
her to
better-
go to Westeros. Let her go there. Let her go to the Martells. We don't care where.
Yeah, let's let it be
Land,
there.
just land there, and let the war with Cersei and her begin because that's gonna be the greatest thing.
I just want to see Jorah, man. I just want to see Jorah.
He'll pop up.
I just want to see him again.
Jordan
you know?
will pop up.
I
Definitely.
hope. I mean, Benji left Bran,
Yes.
and Mira.
Made up some excuse. He can't cross the wall because it's
Yeah, because he's cursed and
Yeah.
there's a lot of magic there. So we probably won't see him.
yes. So his story is not
So
really explained.
so you're telling me they've left one of the biggest sort of points in this Game of Thrones away? They just let it slide.
Yeah, and they tried to blend it with the cold hands thing because they knew people would
knew
like to
fans
see
will-
cold hands. They just gave us a little teaser of him and
And that was it.
made it sort of like a cold hands.
Yeah, he's
and then
half.
he disappeared after the next episode. It's a
Terrible.
complete joke.
Okay.
All right, so basically what we're gonna say is, what would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10. I want you to go first for that, because I think I
Alright,
think
10 being the best.
10 being the best, 1 being a
One being a normal TV show.
a show like Stargate Atlantis or some bullshit like that.
Okay.
Right, so go.
It's really hard because they got good actors.
No, don't
they
don't
do act-
don't
alright,
nitpick. Don't nitpick. Just say how you really feel. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna compare it to all the other
Yes,
seasons.
all other seasons. Go.
10 being as good as season 3, or for instance.
Or
Yeah.
season 5.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, well I'll give it a
a solid.
solid 4. Wow. A solid 4. Oh, yeah.
Hey. So Game of
It's
Thrones.
so
has-
bad I would own it, but I won't watch
Never
it.
watch it. Never watch it. That's pretty bad.
You know?
That's bad. I would do the same.
The only
I won't
reason,
see that season again.
the only reason why, because I've watched it,
Yeah,
all of them
countless
twice.
times, Yeah.
the only reason why I'd watch it again is if I have it on Blu-ray in Dolby Atmos.
So you won't watch it again. That's what you're saying, because they
probably
probably won't. They probably won't.
It'd be like the Avengers, or
Yeah.
or
You mean Age of
Avengers
Ultron?
2,
Yeah.
Avengers
with
2,
Age of Ultron. Yeah.
and
X-Men Apocalypse.
probably X-Men
Don't worry, we'll
Apocalypse.
give you a review to that later on. But anyway, okay. So
What's
so
your
solid 4.
solid 4?
Solid 4. I want to be nice and give it more, but honestly, I think I'll give it a 3. I was yeah, I was very disappointed with it. I wasn't happy. I finished the last episode and I was upset. I wasn't even
You were
glad.
upset about
I
it.
was angry angry that I wasted 10 weeks. No, that's what I was upset about. Every season prior to that made me feel happy at the end. I was like,
So
oh,
bad.
yeah.
It's so bad. If you knew how bad it would have been,
I
you
wouldn't
could
have
have
watched-
waited 2 years for them to do the next season.
Straight up, so I could jump straight after season 6 onto season 7. That's how bad it was. Terrible.
All right. Well, you'll let us know what
you'll think.
you'll rate it,
Comment.
or comment and tell us what you think about it, because most people looks like they're forced to say they like it because
Just because they're fans.
Sansa said in Comic-Con and all these interviews that it's going to be the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah,
and,
you don't have to support something if it's crap. Say it's crap.
yeah,
it's okay.
Just be honest.
Yeah, it's alright.
We've been honest. We love Game of Thrones. We love everything
Yeah,
about
they're the
it.
biggest fans
All
going.
the books, everything.
So
But the truth of the matter is, we're not going to stop watching it. But it was a disappointment for us.
this
and that's the
season
truth.
was bad. So tell us what you think. If you do agree with us, disagree with us, what you think about the season, what you like, don't like, everything.
If you like the way we do this, or if you don't like it, just let us know as well.
Yeah, and also if you have any other topics that you want us to talk about, subjects, anything you want us to discuss and be straight up about, let us know and we'll break it down and just be
We'll
the
tell
real,
you the real way it's
the real
supposed to
street
be.
review,
The real way it's supposed to be reviewed
straight up
and
way.
critiqued.
All right, take care. See you next time.